Hi guys, and happy Monday. Even though I'm filming this on Friday, I can't give you an update about how I did this weekend because I haven't read anything yet. It's still Friday, which I'm filming this now, because it's easier for me to do it now and not Monday. But anyway, I'm going to do my February TBR. I know it's probably a little early, but I figured a few days in advance is not too bad, and at least it lets you know what I'm going to be reading this month. So the first book that I'm going to be reading this month is obviously going to be Control, which I mentioned to you in my last video on Friday, which I'm reading along with Jessie the Reader, Ariel Bissett, Catty-tastic, Elizzy Books, and Christina Poland Bananas Books. So that is the first book I'm going to be reading this month for sure. I may sprawl it out over time. From the sounds of it, I don't think that's going to happen. The next book I'm going to be reading this month is going to be my TBR jar pick of the month. And it is Badger Riot. The Badger Riot by J.A. Ricketts. If you don't know about this book, it is because it is a Newfoundland-based book. It is historical fiction, I could probably call it, because although it is based on something that actually happened, the Badger Riot was an actual thing, the story that tells about the historical time is fiction. We were only loggers. In 1959, the small town of Badger was the center of labor confrontation that forever changed the social and political landscape of Newfoundland. For 2.5 months, loggers had been striking for better wages and working conditions. Led by the International Woodworkers of America, IWA, the strike reached its climax when national and provincial police forces stormed the town in an attempt to break the impasse. In an attempt to break the impasse. The Badger Riot tells the story of the deadly melee that followed. This work of fiction captures from the first time the horror of the small community of people still reeling in shock from a tragedy that could have been prevented. And this is a signed copy. It is personalized to Jennifer. Enjoy the read. J.A. Ricketts. I got this book 3 years ago, actually. I went to the signing to pick up the second book, The Badger Confession, as a gift for my grandfather, who was actually there. And I decided to pick up both the books myself. There is actually a third book out. This is a trilogy. I don't have it yet, but once I read this book, maybe I will get it. The third book I'm going to read is Anna and the French Kid. I've been hearing amazing things about this book series, companion series by Stephanie Perkins. And since I got the first 2 books in the series for Christmas, I decided that it was about time I read them. So this is going to be my contemporary pick of the month. The last book that I'm going to be reading this month, I don't actually own yet, and since I don't own it, you can probably guess that it is Cress by Marissa Meyer. I am so excited for this book. I read Scarlet in the beginning of January, and I really did enjoy it. I have a video review of that. You can click here to go to that. And so I'm really excited to read Cress and find out what happens next. So I'm only reading 4 books this month, but that's okay because I have school to focus on as well. But I'm super excited to read all of these books, and I will see you on Wednesday. Bye!